Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and these are the Google Pixel Buds. I've been using these since they came out. In fact, I ordered them when the Google Pixel was announced, and it took me a while to get these, but now that I have them, I've been using them, and I like them quite a bit. They're not probably as nice as the AirPods as far as convenience goes, but most of it's on par more than you would think. So the case is a little bit different, obviously, and these are extremely nice. I don't know why they get so many bad reviews, quite honestly. The case is nice. It charges via USB-C, comes with the included adapter, so that's nice. Just plugs in, charges, and then it's good for about 4 charges of the Pixel Buds, and the Pixel Buds fit in this case nicely. I have no problem putting them in here. So you just pop these out like this, and then one goes in each ear. When you want to put them away, it's just got these little connectors. Put them in here like this, and then wrap the cable around, or the cord, and close it. It's magnetic, it latches nicely, and this is a cloth material, and the only questionable thing I have about the case is how well it will hold up over time. I think it'll be okay, but this is a little bit thin right here, so hopefully it holds up well, and it matches, or kind of matches, the cloth case for the Pixel 2 XL or Pixel 2, and I really like the feel of it. It's a nice size, and it holds them nicely. This is rubberized in here as well. So the Pixel Buds themselves, I find them very comfortable. You adjust them in your ears by using these little straps. You just push these up if you have bigger ears, or pull them tighter, depending on what you need. And I do find that I have to adjust them more often than I'd like. Every time I take them out, they're fairly or pretty much set to what I want them to be, just like this. Sometimes I just need to push these out a little bit when I put them in my ear. They pair immediately. As soon as you take them out, they're paired to your device. You put them in your ears and you're good to go. Now, they don't sense which ear they're in or anything like that. And the way this works is the touch sensors are on the right side, while the battery is on the left side. So you need this cord in between to connect them. Now, as far as the way they fit in your ear, I find them extremely comfortable. I have no problems with them. They fit in my ears just fine. And they're comfortable in that they don't sit and seal in your ear. And I actually like headphones that do this. You lose a little bit of bass because of this, but basically because it doesn't seal directly in your ear canal, you can hear what's going on around you. So if you're walking, you're maybe listening to them at work, something like that, you can hear conversations going on around you if you'd like to keep them lower volume so that you can kind of know when someone's talking to you, things like that. I find that to be very convenient, and that's similar to what the AirPods offer. Some Bose headphones are like that, and those are my favorite headphones as far as just day-to-day use. When it comes to the sound is pretty good. You've got this little microphone here and here, and I'd say they're about the same as AirPods, but different. I actually had one of these in my ear, my left ear, and then I had an AirPod in the right ear, and I synced 2 songs up using an iPhone and a Pixel to see if I could tell the difference. And I went back and forth between the two and had them synced up so I could play and listen to them, and I could tell very little difference between the two. They're both very clear. These are very clear, but I would say the Pixel Buds have a little bit better bass, but the mids are a little more muddy. So they're not quite as crisp for things like guitars and instruments along that sound range. Everything else, though, the treble is nice, the bass is nice, but don't expect these to be audiophile headphones, I guess is the best way to put this. They're not audiophile headphones. They're good headphones. They're good Bluetooth headphones, but they're not audiophile. Now, the one thing that these do that a lot of other headphones don't do is they have controls on them, and you can swipe forward and back on the headset itself, and that allows you to turn the volume up and down. It's very convenient, and it's something that you don't see on most headphones. So if I go into the phone itself, we swipe, you'll see it immediately shows up on the phone itself if I want to turn the volume up. It's really nice. You can tap to just pause and play. You can also tap and hold, and Google Assistant comes up, and that's where these really shine. Using these for Google Assistant, having that in your ear, it dings when there's a notification. You can ask it to read your notifications to you. I found that I use that quite a bit, more than I would use it on the phone, just because it was so easy and convenient. So what I would do is I'd use these while I was working around doing different things that I needed to get done, and at the same time I'd hear it ding there was a notification, I'd ask it for it to read me that notification, and then I could quickly reply to it. And I just found that to be super convenient and really easy to use, and definitely something that I would like to see on any others that are compatible either with Pixels or iPhones or anything like that. It's just something that you don't realize how convenient it is until you don't have it after you've used it for a while. Now, the batteries on these last about 4 hours, maybe 5. It depends on how what you're using them for, how loud you've got them, that sort of thing. And they charge quickly within the case, and then the case will hold about 4 charges, like I said before. So just stick them in there to charge. And occasionally I find that it's a little awkward to push them down in there, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. And as soon as you put them away, they disconnect from your phone. As soon as you take them out, they reconnect with your phone. So it's really simple, and I really like them a lot. I think they're underrated. I think a lot of people got it wrong. And for the price, they're right on par with other Bluetooth headphones, $160, $170 headphones. They're not cheap, but they're great. And they do one more feature that Google showed off, and that's the Google Translate. Now, Google Translate works kind of well with this. It's not as good as I thought it would be. It's basically you hold your phone, someone can speak to your phone, and then you'll hear it translated in your ear. You can tap and hold on the side and talk back, and then they will see the response on the phone. And you can go back and forth that way. It will read it back and forth. Google showed this off themselves, and it was easier for them to do it than it was for me to do it. It was a little bit awkward when I tried it with someone using Spanish. They spoke Spanish, and we went back and forth, and the translation is very machine-like as opposed to normal conversation. So as long as you can get around that. But if you were traveling, that would be very convenient. It's basically Google Translate that just pipes the audio to your headphones and back out the speaker here and back and forth. So it's the app with a little extra features. It's proprietary to the Pixel Buds though. But overall, I think the Pixel Buds are great. I think they're way undervalued by a lot of people. This is not sponsored. I bought these myself. I wasn't paid for this review or anything like that. I just like them a lot. And if I was dedicated to a Pixel phone, I would pick some of these up because I think they're great. They do look a little weird. That's probably my biggest downfall, is they look strange, and I've been questioned quite a few times as to what they are and what the heck are those in your ears. But that's probably my number one complaint about them, is the way they look. I think they look good just sitting here like this, but in your ears they look a little strange. But let me know your thoughts about them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.